February 1876, Fort Clark, a stormy night on the Texas plains. A night which took an unexpected turn for Colonel Ranald Mackenzie.
Someone to see you, sir.
Good Lord, at this hour? What about?
I wouldn't say, sir, just that it's urgent.
Try to get rid of him.
It's a lady. Came out from Bracketville by carriage.
A lady?
Yes, sir.
Sure in.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Ranald Mackenzie, at your service, ma'am.
You will know me only as Conchita.
Oh. Will you sit down?
No, thank you. What I have come to say is only one word. Porfirio.
What? You may rest here in my sleeping quarters, Conchita. If we can do anything to make you more comfortable, please call on my lieutenant. We'll leave at dawn.
Porfirio Díaz, Mexican patriot and hero. In 1876, desperately trying to defend the new constitution of his country against manipulation and dictatorship. Ranald Mackenzie's secret orders from Washington form an underground railway, transport certain highly placed liberal exiles back into Mexico, there to rejoin Diaz. Ask no questions. The secret word, Porfirio.
Pablo, my friend, I bring another patriot for Porfirio Díaz. This time a lady.
Colonel Mackenzie is a true friend for freedom for Mexico. He brings credit to the government he serves.
Mr. Beauregard, $500.
Mrs. Cabot, I am a man of, well, innate delicacy. I hesitate to take money for...
Nonsense. You gave me certain information about Colonel Mackenzie that proved correct. I agreed to pay you for it. $500.
Let us say I merely did you a favor, shall we? Why don't you keep the money and return the favor, dear Lucinda?
Get out.
Now, wait a minute. You certainly do accept favors.
Pick that up and get out.
Let's not be quite so grand, shall we? You forget I know a certain cattle king and a certain copper baron, and I know they know you.
And I know you, Mr. Beauregard. A presumptuous weakling who makes his living peddling information that he picks up around Bracketville bars. Now, in 5 seconds, this pistol will go off.
Mrs. Cabot, I presume.
Colonel Mackenzie, I presume. So good of you to come.
So good of you to ask me.
I feel I know you, Colonel. And yet it's only by reputation, of course.
And I you, madam.
Oh, dear. Oh, don't think too badly of me, Colonel.
I intended no obloquy.
Are you always so very grave, Colonel? Or do you sometimes smile? Oh, no, that's unfair. It's just that I was once a guest of one of your lieutenants at one of your regimental reviews. And I remember you was impossibly dashing, but so very grave.
Perhaps the next time I address my troops, I can think of something terribly witty to say to them.
There, I've made you cross. Just when I wanted to please you most. Do sit down, Colonel. Shall I get you a drink? Or shall I ring for something hot?
Forgive me, Mrs. Cabot. Forgive me for being grave, Mrs. Cabot, but you have me at a disadvantage.
Yes. I know why you're here.
Exactly. Your note said only that you wanted to see me on a matter of the utmost importance.
Utmost. Porfirio. Perhaps now, Colonel, you'll reconsider and sit down and let me be unpleasant all at once and then no more of it. 2 days ago, you and your men crossed the Rio Grande into Mexico. Yesterday, you returned, having left somebody there. I saw you.
Those are preposterous statements, madam. Who would believe them?
The girl who came to you 2 days ago, the girl who said the secret password Porfirio, the girl you then took into Mexico and left there at the usual place. She's my maid. And if my terms aren't met, the two of us will be believed.
And what are your terms?
You.
I beg your pardon?
I want to marry you. You have exactly everything I've always wanted. And this is my chance to get those things. Career, family, position. And I have everything you need. Money, beauty. And I'm as lonely as you are. One more thing, Colonel. I'll make you a very good wife. I promise you.
But good heavens, young lady. You're not just playing games with men now. You're playing with lives. You're playing with nations. For all I know, you're playing with history itself. You spoiled, willful, ridiculous little...
Mr. Cabot used all those words once, too, and more. And I guess you and Mr. Cabot must be right, but nevertheless, those are my terms. Marriage, or I should imagine, court-martial. There now. I said I was going to be unpleasant all at once and then no more of it.
I don't suppose you'll tell me who the informer is?
Never, Colonel. Never.
May I assume that I have some time to consider this honor?
Oh, but of course. Shall we say 2 hours?
Very well, madam. Within that time, I shall wait upon you again. Good day.
Oh, and Colonel, Ronald. Besides being very grave, you are indeed impossibly dashing.
A 2-hour ultimatum. All right, Lieutenant. Alert the raiders.
The raiders, sir?
The raiders. I've got to get into Mexico. I've got to see Pablo. By now, he'll have discovered that that poor servant girl of Mrs. Cabot's is a fraud. He'll suspect me of treachery. The next thing, Porfirio Díaz will suspect the whole United States government of treachery.
Yes, sir. I wonder what they'll do with Conchita.
Conchita is merely a pawn in this game. It would seem that the queen is Lucinda Cabot. If there were only some way of persuading that woman.
There isn't. There's no use trying, sir. You don't know Lucinda like I do.
Lieutenant, I wasn't aware that you knew Mrs. Cabot at all.
Oh, well, sir, she was my guest at the regimental review once. Nothing more. She was a little too demanding for my taste.
Yes, I can imagine.
I just thought I should warn you, sir. There's no chance of persuading her. Not Lucinda, not when her mind's made up. She likes to have her own way.
So do I. All right, Lieutenant. It'll be dark in an hour. We'll leave then. Get going.
Yes.
Come in, Ronald. You're admirably prompt, my pet. 2 hours almost to the minute. You see? All ready for you. Supper à deux.
Mrs. Cabot, in the military, we soon learn not to give ultimatums we can't enforce.
That sounds unpleasant. Is it meant to be?
Merely an observation. Please get dressed immediately for a journey.
A journey?
Obviously, I can't put you in the stockade to keep you quiet. On the other hand, I can't leave you here in Bracketville either with what you know. Therefore, you'll accompany me. Kind of get dressed.
You mean you'd actually abduct me?
Call it what you will. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Now who's giving the ultimatum?
I am. And I have the necessary force. Mrs. Cabot, outside this window, I have a squad of men. And I'm perfectly capable of calling them in here to take you by force if you make it necessary. I'll give you 10 minutes.
You know I believe you would.
10 minutes.
I'll be at least half an hour.
I said 10 minutes.
Well, you ridiculous man. My hair, my clothes.
We're not going to a ball, Mrs. Cabot.
10 minutes. I absolutely refuse. I will not leave this house looking like a frump.
Lieutenant?
Yes, Colonel.
Please have the men...
No. No, don't call them. You win. For the moment, I'll get dressed.
Have the men stand easy for 15 minutes.
I'll be at least 20.
Lieutenant, there's a wooded area about a mile down. We'll camp there until daybreak.
Yes.
Oh, and Lieutenant, see that Mrs. Cabot has this blanket in addition to her own.
Sir, you'll be cold.
You've heard me, Lieutenant. Tell her it's an extra.
Yes.
Having organized under secret orders an underground railway to bring assistance to Mexican patriot Porfirio Díaz, Mackenzie finds not only it, but his entire mission in the Southwest threatened by the blackmail of a spoiled and willful girl.
Wouldn't it have been simpler just to marry me? You're cold. Why don't you have the men light a fire?
We can't risk a fire. We're in Mexico.
Why are we in Mexico?
Because of you and your monumental selfishness. There are Mexican patriots, men of courage and goodwill, who may have lost all faith in your country because of you. That's why we're in Mexico.
What are you going to do with me?
I haven't an idea. But I know what I'd like to do. I'd like to start by turning you over my knee and spanking you. Pablo's cabin is just over that rise.
He'll get killed. Why do you let him do it?
Let him?
I can't take this. I've got to see what's happening to him.
How is it you think we will not kill you, gringo?
Because you have no reason to kill me, Pablo.
No reason. We are fighting for our country. We are fighting for democracy. We are fighting for our lives. And you send us informers, spies.
That girl was no spy.
She is no patriot for Porfirio Díaz.
Now, that's what I've come to tell you. Someone played a trick on me. Someone knows our secret.
Who? Who knows our secret?
So far, I have only half the answer to that question. Until I get the other half, you must accept no more patriots from my country. Where's the girl?
Why would he go in there?
You must think it's important.
Look. Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Kindly bring Mrs. Cabot over here. Please be so good as to step into the house, Mrs. Cabot. Please wait here, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Pablo, I present Mrs. Cabot. These men are patriots, Mrs. Cabot, if you know what that word means. They've pledged their lives to make their country free. In the past, I've helped them. They were my friends. Now they no longer trust me. Kindly step in there.
Conchita.
Pablo's men killed her when they discovered she was a fraud. Naturally. In a revolution, you shoot first and ask questions later. They had no way of knowing that she was merely one of Lucinda Cabot's pawns, whose life or death couldn't mean less to Lucinda Cabot. This lady is Pablo's mother. She insisted on praying for Conchita properly before they buried her.
Colonel Mackenzie, I have decided that because you have been my friend in the past, I will permit you to leave Mexico. You will leave right now, before I change my mind.
Would you walk with me, Colonel?
Certainly.
I assume that we're returning to Bracketville.
Right.
What's to become of me?
That question's been on my mind for some time. Obviously, I can't do away with you. I can't put you in jail for the rest of your life. I can't send you to Timbuktu. So it would seem that as long as I have duty in the Southwest, near you, I can never feel safe again.
I still want to marry you, Ronald Mackenzie.
I'm completely at your mercy.
I didn't finish. I still want to marry you, but I wouldn't. Not even if you asked me freely. Not now.
Why the change of heart?
Because now I've seen what you do. I've seen what you are. Because now I love you.
Full cycle. I abducted you from this room. Now I return you to it. Goodbye, Mrs. Cabot.
Goodbye, Colonel Mackenzie.
Please don't leave yet, Colonel. I've been waiting for you both.
Who the devil is this?
You haven't made my acquaintance yet, Colonel, but I know a good deal about you and about Mrs. Cabot. You see, well, information is my business.
This is a friend of yours?
She is now, a devoted friend. She's going to do me certain favors. And so are you, Colonel. Often.
I should imagine this is another blackmail scheme of some sort.
Exactly. You see, I know certain...
Beauregard.
Oh, let's not be theatrical, Lucinda. You're not going to use that. Not with the Colonel present. See, the Colonel is responsible for law and order in the whole territory. You know, he'd have to put you in jail for the rest of your life.
I had to do that for you.
Colonel?
He was the one who told me about Porfirio. He knew you crossed the river. I had to kill him for you. Oh, Ronald. Now you can feel safe again. Because now I'm at your mercy.
Colonel, are you all right? Colonel, where are you?
It's all right, Lieutenant. Come in here. We stumbled on him rifling Mrs. Cabot's apartments. Unfortunately, I had to shoot him. Please inform the sheriff. Ask him to come and get the body.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Lieutenant. Get in touch with Pablo in Mexico. Tell him I have the other half of the answer. Tell him Porfirio is safe again.
Yes, sir.
So good of you to come.
So good of you to ask me.
I couldn't have left without saying goodbye to you. My stagecoach will be in town in a few minutes. Odd to leave this house. Odd to leave Bracketville.
Then why are you?
Don't you know?
But why San Francisco? Do you know people there?
No, but I will. Besides, there aren't any stagecoaches to Timbuktu. You can smile.
June 13th, 1864, the end of another arduous patrol led by Colonel Ranald Mackenzie. For 6 months, Mackenzie had sought his 2 missing raiders in Mexico, and for 6 months, each mission was marked by failure.
Stand easy, Sergeant. You think I'm a stubborn man, don't you? Well, I think there's still a chance of finding them.
It's been 6 months, sir.
I know. But I can't convince myself they're dead.
If Harris and Williams were still alive, we'd have got word somehow.
Not necessarily. Seems more likely to me that we would have gotten word if they were dead. Wouldn't you think in that case we'd have an official government protest at their presence in Mexico? Wouldn't you think there'd be rumors around the villages? No, Sergeant. I'm almost convinced that somewhere those 2 men are alive. And I'm almost convinced that someday we're going to find them. At least we'll keep looking. All right, Sergeant.
Deep in the Sierra Madre Mountains, the Mexican stronghold of renegade Captain Kenneth Jackman, soldier turned criminal. Kenneth Jackman ruled a band of cutthroat Yaqui renegades. His hideout domain, a lost silver mine worked by slaves taken prisoner by Yaqui war parties.
Williams, no, don't do it!
Next time I shoot to kill.
Why don't you finish us off now and get it over with?
You're my best labor. You know that. Why else would I put up with you?
Why don't you leave him alone? I started it. Sooner or later, Colonel Mackenzie's gonna find this place. And when he does, he'll take you back to the States and you'll hang. And you know it.
You're stupid. Mackenzie's been within 5 miles of this place and never known it. Now, get back to work. Empty those loads. Keep digging, troopers. That fight'll cost you a couple of extra loads.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna take a chance on that old mine shaft. Listen, we run for it now. We're liable to stop one of his bullets. Yeah, maybe and maybe not. Come on. You're right. Okay, go. How bad is it? Well, the bullet must have been nearly spent, but it's there. Leave me here. Move out. No, nothing doing. He'll kill you by inches. Listen, our hating Jackman's all that's kept us alive. It'll keep me alive until you get back with the colonel. Come on, Hal. You gotta try to make it. It's all my fault. Come on, try. Said move out, trooper. That's an order. Okay. So on, pal.
Something down there, Sergeant. Can you make it out?
I'm watching that buzzard myself, sir.
Let's check.
Sergeant, need some water.
There we are. Oh, Colonel. Jackman had us. The silver mine. Harris ordered me to escape.
Get the medicine kit and a blanket.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, have the men improvise a horse litter.
Yes, sir.
I'm surprised you got him here alive, Colonel.
Think he'll make it, Doctor?
Well, he's quiet, sleeping normally. His fever's down since you brought him in.
Very well. Let me know the minute he wakes up.
Attention.
Ah, as you were, man. Well, the surgeon tells me Williams has a real good chance.
Well, that's good news, sir. Oh, sir. When are we going after Captain Jackman?
I'm not quite sure, Sergeant. But soon. Believe me, soon. Oh, Sergeant, please step over to the canteen. Ask Mr. West's daughter, Wanda, to come to my office at her earliest convenience.
Yes, sir.
Come in.
Did you want to see me, Colonel Mackenzie?
Oh, Wanda. Yes. Wanda, I have some news about Corporal Harris.
Hal? You found him. He's alive. Please tell me he's alive.
Oh, take it easy, take it easy. I just said we had some news. We have better reason to believe he's alive now than we had before.
Where is he?
Well, we don't know yet. We found Williams. They were lost on the same patrol in the same place. Williams babbled something about Harris when we found him, but he's been unconscious ever since.
Then you're not sure if Hal is still alive.
We have better reason for hope now than we had before.
Colonel Mackenzie, I have prayed so hard that you'd find him and then he'd come back and then we could be married. Why wasn't it Hal? Why did it have to be Williams?
I can't answer those questions, Wanda. Just don't you stop praying.
I won't.
Good girl. Now, as soon as we know anything more, anything at all, I'll get in touch with you.
Excuse me, Colonel. Williams has regained consciousness.
Let's go.
Colonel Mackenzie's here to see you, Williams.
The doctor tells me you're around the corner, Trooper. You're going to be all right.
Trooper? Williams?
That's right. Trooper Robert N. Williams. A Company, 4th United States Cavalry, Fort Clark, Texas. That's the way your mother writes to you.
Mother?
You'll be getting a letter from your mother soon. The first thing I did when we got back was to write to her and tell her you were all right. The War Department wrote to her some months ago when you were missing, telling her of that fact. I wrote to her then, too. I told her we weren't giving up on finding you and your friend, Corporal Hal Harris. I got several letters from your mother. She must be a fine woman, Williams.
Williams?
As I warned you, Colonel, memory's gone.
We want to know about a man named Harris. Corporal Hal Harris. He's a friend of yours. You served in the war together. Antietam. You were wounded at Antietam. Harris saw you fall. He dragged you to a dressing station in an old barn. He stayed with you, Williams. He saved your life. You remember Harris? Wanda, what are you doing here?
Colonel Mackenzie, please, I want to help. Let me try. Hello. Bob, you remember Hal? I have a picture of him. Please, tell me that you remember him. Oh, Bob, please try to remember.
That's enough for today, Wanda. We'll try again tomorrow.
Dr. Metcalf, I want to do what I can to help. Would it be all right if I nurse Trooper Williams until he's well again? Oh, thank you.
sorry.
Take it easy. You're not as strong as you think you are.
Well, the doctor says I'm as good as new.
Bob, do you remember anything at all that happened?
Well, between the colonel and the doctor, I'm beginning to fill in some of the spots. Except for the blank ones, like Harris.
Oh, Bob, please, you've got to remember. You're the only one who knows where Hal is.
Wanda, I'm trying. Believe me, I'm trying.
Please try. I've got to know what happened to him.
Come in.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Trooper Williams. Have you remembered anything about Harris yet? Anything at all?
No, sir, but I'm trying.
I know you have, Trooper. We don't know much about amnesia, but I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to take you back into Mexico.
Into Mexico?
If you're willing. It's a long chance, but you might see something, some landmark, some person, something that would start you to remembering again.
I'd like to try, sir.
Good. Tell the sergeant to alert the raiders, mount them, provision them. We're leaving for Mexico immediately.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Mackenzie led his raiders deeper into Mexico as Williams tried desperately to remember. The life of a comrade depended on his retracing the route to the lost silver mine and Jackman.
How about this, Williams? Anything look familiar?
I don't know. I have a feeling I've been here before, but that's all.
I have the feeling you're right. This is the area you and Harris disappeared in 6 months ago. Why'd you do that? Williams, why'd you do that?
He did it to me. They held me and he did it.
Williams, listen to me. Who are they?
Jackman. Jackman's guards, and he's one of them.
Listen to me. Look around you, Williams. Look around and see if you can recognize anything in this area. Look around. Try, Williams, try hard.
That rock.
What about that rock?
Colonel, I think I've been here before. Harris and I got this far the first time we broke out.
See that Indian is bound and gagged. Let's go. Fire at will. Keep that mine entrance covered. Captain Jackman, throw your weapon out, then you come out with your hands raised. 2 minutes, Captain Jackman. Then I have my men start sealing the entrance to that mine. Be buried alive or come out.
It's Hal.
Hold your fire.
That's a very sensible command, Colonel Mackenzie. The first shot fired will have an answer from me. A bullet in this man's spine.
There aren't going to be any shots fired, Captain Jackman. This is as far as you go.
I don't see it that way, Colonel. Our trooper and I are going to mount up and ride out of here. Of course, I hate to leave this mine, but I've taken enough out of it in the last couple of years to keep me living in a proper style. And we're going now. Be very careful you don't get this man killed.
It's all right, Colonel. Shoot him.
Corporal Harris isn't going to last long as a hostage. You've seen to that. He'll die in 100 miles. Then we'll take you.
I salute your foresight, Colonel. Your analysis of the situation leaves little room for argument. I have a solution that may interest you, Colonel. A colonel for a corporal. I think that's a fair trade. Well, Colonel?
Agreed.
What about your men? I won't have them following us.
They won't. You release Harris, and I'll order them back to Fort Clark.
All right. Step into the open and drop your gun.
Harris meets me halfway.
You don't trust me, Colonel.
I don't trust you, Captain Jackman.
Harris meets you halfway. You heard the Colonel. Meet him.
Don't do it, Colonel. Please, let him take me.
Corporal, join the detail.
Yes, sir.
Return to Fort Clark, Sergeant. You're in command. Immediately. That's an order.
Better order them to leave your horse, Colonel, unless you like walking.
Please leave my mount.
What's the old man up to?
He knows what he's doing.
Now you can get my mount, Colonel. I don't understand you, Colonel.
I don't expect you to understand me, Captain Jackman. You've been trying to be on the winning side ever since the first battle of Bull Run. Trying to find the soft way to get there.
I'm there now, Colonel.
Are you, Captain?
Don't tell me you're hit, Mackenzie. That'd be a pity. You know, I don't need you anymore as a hostage, Colonel. Since you were kind enough to order your men back to Fort Clark. And they'll obey you. I'm just going to finish you off and head for Mexico City.
must request permission to ride into the post, sir.
Think you can make it?
It's only a mile, sir. Besides, if Wanda sees me in this thing, scare her to death.
Sergeant, have this litter dismantled. Get this man mounted. Good boy.
The burning month of August 1875, Colonel Randall Mackenzie had received word that killer Pete Lamond and his murderous band had been sighted in the territory. With a picked group of raiders, Mackenzie headed for the border and Mexico, where he was certain Lamond would seek sanctuary. The trail crossed the Rio Grande and led deep into the treacherous Palos Negros range. With each mile covered, the danger of detection by Mexican federales increased. But the destruction of Lamond was vital, and it drove Mackenzie and the raiders deep, ever deeper into alien country. Finally, on August 16th, the outlaw gang was sighted and the battle joined. Price of violence and justice. 1 raider dead, 3 wounded, and all but 2 horses killed. 3 outlaws were captured. One of them, the Indian chief Red Wing.
All right, Sergeant. Let's get started. Check the rigs on those Indian ponies every so often. And keep a sharp lookout. If there are Mexican patrols in the area, let's make sure we see them before they see us. Carry on.
Yes, sir. Now, critically short of water and burdened by his wounded, Mackenzie faced the long march over burning, hostile land back to Fort Clark. And trailing him, the killer, Pete Lamond. So began the first day of one of history's most challenging marches. 150 miles against impossible odds.
Camp's all ready, sir. Everybody will be under cover by nightfall.
Good. You notice the behavior of our prisoners today? They keep looking back. We're being followed, Sergeant.
It must be Lamond, sir. He's the only one that got away.
That's right. He'll follow us like a buzzard, trying to pick us off one by one.
Well, there's 4 of us, sir. Why don't we go find him and finish him off?
Several reasons. Number 1, Lamond might be able to get behind us, circle around, and free our prisoners. Number 2, I can't afford to lose any more men. Number 3, it'd take time. We'd use up the rest of our water.
So all we can do is retreat from 1 man.
Well, a well-organized retreat sometimes leads to victory, Sergeant. In the meantime, we'll continue to travel by day, keeping well away from any cover that might conceal a man.
That'll make Lamond keep his distance, sir.
Right. At night, we'll camp in the rocks.
That's when he'll make his try, after dark.
That's to be our strategy. When he comes in close enough, we'll try to pick him off.
But, sir, Corporal Baker's useless with his hand. Daly and I have to guard the prisoners and tend the wounded.
That leaves only me.
Yes, sir. And to get Lamond, you'd have to pin him down. That'd take 2 men, sir.
That's right, Sergeant. We've got to recruit 1 more man to our side.
But who, sir?
Chief Red Wing. I'm sorry to see you like this, Chief Red Wing. You, a great chief, a leader, in company with cutthroats and killers.
They are my friends. I am proud to be with them.
They are not your friends. They're your enemies, stirring you up like this, making you lead your people in war. How many of your braves have died as a result of these so-called friends?
They died in a good cause. I myself am willing to die for it.
You can't believe it's a good cause. You've made bad friends, Chief. If you'd let me help you, if you'd help me...
No.
I'll be sorry to see you stand trial with those men, Chief.
We will not stand trial, Mackenzie. You will not take us to your fort. You will not reach your fort yourself.
Colonel.
Yes, Baker?
My hand, sir. It's hurting pretty bad.
Private, watch how you carry that rifle around prisoners or you'll have bigger worries than your hand. Let's have a look at it.
Please, sir, could I have just a little water to wash my hand?
I'm sorry, Baker. We haven't got any water for washing. Get back to your post.
The second day, August 18th. Though struggling to survive, Mackenzie was engaged in a deadly game of human chess designed to draw Lamont close enough to be taken.
Give this to Baker.
Your rations, sir?
Yeah, well, don't tell him that. Tell him it's some we had extra.
That's the boss, Mackenzie. Pete Lamont.
Pete's a reasonable man, Mackenzie. Probably wouldn't make no trouble for you if you turned us loose.
That's real good advice, Colonel.
Sergeant, scatter the group out. No fires, no smoking, no loud talking. And no shooting.
No shooting, sir? You just sit here and let him pop away at us?
If the firing attracts the Mexican federales, let it attract them to Pete Lamont, not to us. Besides, we're short of ammunition.
Yes, sir.
Let him go, Sergeant. We'll have to get along with one horse.
Yes, sir. Haven't got enough food and water for two anyway.
All right. Scatter him out.
Come on, those rocks, Lamont!
Daly, take cover! Daly!
Looks like he's given up, sir.
Permanently, let's hope.
Yes, sir. You think he might have?
It's possible.
Sir, I could ride on into the fort, bring back some help. Wouldn't take long, traveling alone.
No. You couldn't bring troops into Mexico, you know that, Sergeant. The fact that the raiders crossed the Rio Grande has got to be kept absolutely secret.
Even if we all die, sir?
Even if we all die, Sergeant. Besides, it's out of the question anyway. Lamont's still out there somewhere. With you gone, it'd leave just two of us to take care of 3 prisoners and 2 wounded men. Try to get some sleep, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
The third day, mile after mile exacted a toll from tired bodies. The goal still 100 miles off.
Short night, Sergeant?
Yes. Sir, if that bird comes back tonight, I'd like to go after him.
Let's hope he doesn't come back. Anyway, if anyone goes after him, it's really a job for 2 men. One to sneak up on either side of him.
Let's see how we can do it then, sir. It's only the 3 of us.
Well, maybe we can alter that situation. Get another man on our side.
Not Red Wing, sir.
Well, he hates us. He'd maybe promise to help us and then give us a double cross.
All right. Let it go, Sergeant.
Baker, close up there.
Yes, sir.
All secure, sir.
Good. Oh, Sergeant, you better get your own ration now.
Yes, sir. No sign of Lamond yet?
No? Looks like he may have... Sergeant, Stanfield.
Oh, I'm all right, sir. Just crease me.
Good. Come on, get cover. So, it would appear Lamond is still with us. He's got to be out there someplace. Well, I can't say I like it, but I prefer it to having the federales on our backs. Sergeant, think you can manage while I go after him?
Oh, you go after him, sir.
That's right. Oh, and Baker. Be sure Baker isn't left alone with those prisoners a moment more than is absolutely necessary.
Yes, sir. What if you don't come back?
Then you're in command, Sergeant.
Hey, kid, now's your chance. Come on, I can't talk to you back there.
You guys better not try nothing.
Come on now.
Hello there! Halt! Stop or I'll shoot! Come out of there with your hands up. Colonel Mackenzie!
Now, only Mackenzie and Stanfield remain to carry out the mission of a full patrol. 2 men against 3 prisoners and the murderous sniper Pete Lamont, against the empty, sun-baked desert, and the ever-present danger of being discovered on Mexican soil.
It all happened so fast, sir. I was covering you, like you said. Next thing I know...
I understand. So you can't say exactly what did happen?
No, sir. Just what I told you.
All right, come with me, Sergeant. Oh, and stand quiet, unless I ask you a direct question.
Yes, sir.
I have one question, and I will have an answer. Who killed Private Baker? Chief Red Wing. Did you kill Private Baker?
Do your own work. I will not help you.
So you won't speak up for yourself because you're afraid of hurting your so-called friends. You'd rather have me believe that you stabbed a boy whose only fault was in being too trusting.
I did not. I can tell you nothing.
I see. All right. You going to tell me now who killed Private Baker? Or are you going to tell me after you've gone a day without water?
Didn't the Sarge tell you who killed him?
If he had, would I be asking you?
Oh, what's the difference? You got enough on me and Skaggs to hang us even if we did kill the kid.
Uh-huh. Now, this may make a great deal of difference. The difference between your hanging and going free.
Free?
That's what I said. You tell me on your word of honor that you're innocent, and you tell me who did kill Private Baker, and I'll set you free here and now.
You mean that, Mackenzie? You won't go back on your word?
Am I in the habit of going back on my word?
He done it. Red Wing done it. I mean, me and Skaggs will swear he did it.
That's right. We tried to stop him, but he was too fast for us.
Sergeant Stanfield?
Yes, sir.
You were present. Do you feel that Chief Red Wing could have killed Private Baker?
No, sir. I didn't see everything that happened, but I know he didn't have anything to do with it. He was laying down several feet away.
I see.
Sir, if we're going to survive, we'd better kill them both.
We're going to survive, Sergeant. We're going to survive and see them both hanged after we get back to Fort Clark.
Hey, you ain't sore, are you, Red Wing? You understand how it was.
I understand.
And we're still friends, eh? Right? Just like we was.
Still friends. Just like we were.
The fourth day, August 20th. The desperate march continued. The precious water was almost gone. Survival now depended on taking Lamond and turning Chief Red Wing into an ally.
How about some water, Mackenzie?
Not till tonight.
We got a right to water. You can't hold us prisoners without taking care of us.
Oh? You want me to shoot you right now and save the hangman a job? Now, do you move again? Or do you stop moving altogether?
Come on your feet, you two. You're no more tired or hotter or thirstier than any of the rest of us.
Water. I'm sick.
Move.
Just a half a cup, Mackenzie. You can take it out of our ration.
A half a cup is your ration.
A half a cup? He's saving it for himself. He drinks it at night when the rest of us are asleep.
Smoke from a campfire, sir.
Think it might be Lamond?
No. No, he wouldn't build a fire. Whoever it is, though, he wouldn't be out there without water. Come on. Just one shot. Might have been meant as a warning. You hold the ground here, Stanfield. I'm going ahead by myself.
By yourself, sir?
Carry on, Stanfield. I'll signal you if it's safe.
They are the Rio Grande people. The old man is sick. The tribe left him behind. They go down to join the tribe.
How far?
To the country of the Big Bend, 15 marches across the desert.
I see. Ask him about the water.
Two skins of water is all that they have. For such a far journey, it is barely enough.
They can't spare any? Not even just a A copper round?
With less, they will die.
Yes. Tell them a bad man follows us. They should move their camp well to the east, or he might kill them. Sergeant Stanfield, let's move out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Colonel! How about the water? You gonna favor a couple of stinking Indians over your own people?
We need water as bad as they do. What right have they got to it?
Every right. It happens to be theirs. Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Move. Chief Red Wing, I asked you once before for your help, for your friendship. Now I ask you again. You'll be risking your life?
I know. You want my help in getting Lamond. I will give it to you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. With the two of us working together, I know we can pull it off.
We will work as equals then. As friends.
Well, certainly, of course. What do you mean?
I will need a weapon. I give you my word, my promise. It shall not be used against you.
Your promise? What good is that? You'd promise anything.
Sergeant!
How do you like your new friends, Red Wing? Real trusting, ain't they?
You better stick with us, Red Wing. You'll know where you stand then.
You be quiet. I'm sorry, Chief. Of course I accept your word.
I withdraw it. Since it has no value, if I go armed, and I make no promises. Perhaps I will help you with Lamond. Perhaps I will do something else.
Sergeant, give Chief Red Wing his choice of weapons.
A knife. Only a knife.
On the double. Thank you, Chief. As soon as it's light, we'll go after Lamond.
I thought you were Lamond.
Yeah. Pretty easy to lose him in these rocks. You circle around that way. I'll meet you from this way.
Red Wing? All right, my friend.